It's Tuesday. It feels like a Thursday. Don't know why. Although Thursday will be Thanksgiving. The holiday season's officially kick off. Many people will be putting up their Christmas trees. So make sure you thank your local Christmas tree farmer. If you don't have a local Christmas tree farmer to thank, make sure you thank Eric LaPointe. Maybe you're not so local Christmas tree farmer. I'm gonna look around YouTube real quick. So you heard me say, man, for a week, 2 weeks, that I'm ending the evening live stream at like 1 o'clock or like an hour, right? And I never make it. And I didn't make it last night. Tonight, I'm going to make it. I'm going to go to bed early. I've been getting by on between about 4.5 to 5 hours of sleep each night for several weeks. And I wouldn't mind about an hour more. Hey, Jace. Jace says, Poop howdy. Poop howdy and happy birthday to you, my friend. What do you got on the birthday plate besides 1,000 burpees, which is done and over? Let's see. Jace says, we love you too much for part-time streams. Well, that's an awful nice thing to say. I haven't quite gotten the swing of things as far as doing the code live streaming. It makes me fall behind a little bit in the chat with everyone, and I feel like I'm maybe shortchanging some people. At the same time, it's a whole lot of fun to talk to everyone who pop in on the live stream. I'm going to bring up my desktop. He says, just having cake and coffee. I was tempted to do 100K sit-ups. You were tempted like right after the burpees or in a separate session? How are you feeling? How are you feeling compared to your first time getting it done? Or if you want to wait, if you don't want to tell me now, if you want to pop in the live stream and tell me how you're feeling, you want to pop in and talk burpees for a few minutes? See if we got anyone else in the chat. We got 7 people who popped in. It's always funny to see people pop in, and then I start talking, and they immediately pop out. Understandable. There we go. Guys,
cheers.
The legendary Jace, fresh off of his birthday, 1,000 burpees. 1,000 reps on his birthday.
Coffee in hand.
Where's the cake? So let me guess. You got so how many of those are you gonna eat? 27?
36. There was 36 in the box. It's the last one.
That's what I thought. That's what I figured. I was thinking maybe there'd be 51, one cupcake for each year.
No, it was 36. Unfortunately, that was the last box. They said they could have got some more in, but it wouldn't have been until tomorrow. I was like, it's too late. Our birthday's only once a year. So 36 it was.
That's not a bad count. And each one of those cupcakes actually weighs 7 pounds in and of itself. So what's 36 times 7?
Well, 37 is 210, and 7 6s is 42. So that's 252.
Man, amazing.
Quick math.
So that's 252 pounds of cupcakes.
And somebody else wants cupcake.
Oh, I bet.
Somebody else is desperate for cupcake. This is Pops. Say hello to Pops.
How you doing, mate? You all right, son?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good lad.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate.
Glad to hear.
Not too bad.
Thank you.
He's still alive. He's still kicking.
Yes, I'm still going.
That's the important thing. Every day is a good day.
Hang on a second. You look alike.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I'm
in time I shaved my
seeing,
beard
I'm
off.
seeing more similarities yet again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is true. Amazing.
But this is the 75-year-old version.
Yeah. 75, I'm still going well.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So you stream me?
You're live now.
Yep.
You're live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
You got an
I'll
audience.
jump back on. Yeah, I came for cake and coffee with Pops. It had to be done.
It's a great way to spend a birthday.
Yeah, we've been shopping. Bought some. Have you heard this?
Zena.
Let's see.
No, my
GMA
cake.
says hello. Hello, my friend. And Bunny is here. Bunny says, oh my God, I love the accent. Cute dog. Yep, that is Jace. He's got his British accent. And who else we got? Bunny says, oh my God, too cute. We love pups. Oh, we love pops. They love pops. I thought they were saying they love pups.
I love Pops. He said, thank you kindly, greetings and respect, love and kindness, as always.
Grizzler says, hello, guys. Hey, Grizzler. Bunny says, love,
Eric,
love the pops from America. Nice.
Can I just show you something? This is what 1,000 burpees does to you.
Look at this.
Check it out, guys. 51 years old today. Today is Jason's birthday.
Yeah, and that's what 1,000 burpees does to you in one day. But you have to eat 200 pounds of pasta to achieve that.
And 36 cupcakes.
And 36 cupcakes in the correct order.
Exactly.
Pokemon, hello brother. Tundra, welcome in. Rizzler, oh yeah.
Hey, Tom.
Bunny, nice to see you.
Rizzler says he wishes good health to your pops. From Rizzler.
Nice one, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Eddie.
Rizzler. Pokemon says the two favorite YouTubers on one screen. I love it.
Damn.
Rizzler says he's
Damn.
jacked. Yeah, he is jacked. Hey, Xfinity. Xinfinity, how are you?
Leo!
Leo says, much love, Yogi. Hey, Leo, did you catch Jace and his 1,000 burpees? 1,000 birthday burpees.
Xfinity, I'm Birmingham.
You guys should get some reps in together.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to work. Leo's a legend in his own rights. He's done his work. He's done his time. He's achieved everything there is to achieve. Burpee Reaper, Louis, another one. They've done everything. There's nothing they haven't done in the burpee game. Jacob Colby Sinky, again, the guy's a legend. He's a lot
This is
younger
true.
than all of us. He's got time on his side. But, there's so many more.
There's one thing left. The legendary Pelican Bay burpee routine.
What is it?
It's only 500 reps, but it's 6 counts. And you start with 30 reps. You get your 30, then you have 30 seconds rest before you do 29. Then 30 seconds rest before you do 28. And you go all the way down to 1. And then you got 30 seconds rest, and you got 65 reps to do to top it off at 500.
Do I have to do that tonight?
You don't have to do it tonight. Do you want to do it tonight?
I'm going to do these setups tonight. I'm going to do 1K sit-ups
Nice.
just to top off the day. It's my birthday. You ain't happens once. No chance. I'm going to have a few beers and a kebab. I'm not
Hey,
doing
Stuart.
1,000 things.
Leo
Stewie!
said, Leo said it was 3 a.m. when he started, but I saw some replay. He absolutely killed the routine. So that's what I wanted to talk about. How did this routine feel versus your last routine, your last 1,000 reps?
I think you've got to, when you take into account of your experience, so with any of the endurance events, whether it be a marathon, whether it be an ultra 100, whether it be doing 1,000 burpees or whether it be 1,000 sit-ups, it's a simple case of you've got to get that experience. Until you get that experience, it just doesn't get any easier.
Right.
It's a physical and mental test. The thousands of anything, they really do. They put you through your paces.
Hey, can you explain to Bunny what a burpee is?
You stand up straight, you lower your knees, put your hands to the floor, you kick your legs behind you, you do a press up. When you get to the top of the press up, you bring your legs back in, stand back up. That's 1 rep. That's just a 1 pump burpee. Obviously, there's many variations of burpees. Navy SEALs, that means you're going to do three press ups. You're going to bring the knees up as high as you can towards the chest on each press up, and then you jump back up to the top. You get psychos, which is start off in that standing position, drop down to the squat, press up, and then back up to the feet, and then straight back into the next burpee, and they just keep going. But there's quite a few different variations. It's a pleasure to watch the guys like Leo and Louis and Jacob and Pokemon get through all those. Dan's a machine as well. But
Burpee
there's,
Reaper and I.
some.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, please.
Burpee Reaper and I have spent entire live streams talking about different burpee practitioners and their unique style. How everyone brings their own unique flavor into the burpee thing. And it's amazing how one exercise, a simple exercise, but everyone expresses it differently. Like Brian Lane, pure power.
Yep.
Reaper, nothing but grace.
Fluent.
Yep.
He's fluent.
He's so fluid, you don't realize how powerful he is because he's just so fluid. And
Leo is just pure power as well. Leo's like Brian Lane. He's absolutely, his strength is you can see his strength, and when you start watching the different people, you realize just how good they are at what they do.
Right.
And we have to salute them all.
Leo brings a great deal of intensity to his burpees. Every rep is 100% Leo. You know what I mean? There's no holding back. Where somebody might look for how to make the exercise easier. How do you make a burpee rep easier? I get the feeling in Leo's mind, how do I make this tougher? How do I make this harder? Every single rep is approached with this raw intensity. That's pretty impressive. And I've mentioned Oscar. Oscar is a joyful warrior because he looks like he is getting a great deal of joy from his suffering. That, every rep sucks. Of course so. Every burpee rep always sucks. But he's enjoying it so much that it's just effusive.
Yep, that's the same with Hulk, Oscar.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Anybody that does burpees, I didn't realise just what it meant to be in that community. Obviously, I started off and I got myself quite fit without touching any burpees. My routines, obviously, they work. I got myself into an absolutely amazing shape. People are saying, how do you achieve that? And it's just a simple case of you've got to get exercises that link together. When you get exercises that link together, you're constantly working 2 and 3 muscle groups.
Hey,
if you can,
how would you compare your shape? Can you hear me?
Yep.
How would you compare your shape at 31 to 51?
20 years different. That was easy. You got to ask me a more difficult question.
Well, it's not about difficulty.
At 31, I don't think I really trained. No, I tell a lie. I came out of the army at 28. I was about 13 stone. At 31, I was probably 1.5 stone heavier than what I am now. But my shape now, I'm definitely in the most conditioned shape I've been in my life. And it really is down. It's down mainly to the burpees. The cardio value that you get from working the different muscle groups, it's absolutely amazing. And the amount of sweat that you're dripping, it doesn't stop. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who's doing it. We all go through that same pain. We all feel the work you get from the burpee. Salute the burpee.
An amazing exercise. X Infinity is listing some of the stuff that they do in the Royal Marines. 6 press-ups, 150 press-ups per night, 100 sit-ups per night, 100 burpees per night. Poor man is here. Hey, poor man. Hey, ATC.
ATC, poor man. That's the
Leo
guy that I
has
was.
Leo has
Yeah.
zero interest in doing the Pelican Bay routine. Says it sounds like an annoying routine.
It's going to
tough,
be a test. It's another
It-
test.
It is
Poor
tough.
man. Poor man. The work that he does, it's absolutely amazing how his brain just tells him to keep going. And the weights and the exercises, it's like big salute to you as well, sir.
Oh yeah.
But it's something that we get. So when I sit and I watch the other guys doing their workout, all I can think about is I want to be working out. So it really does motivate. It gives you that drive, gives you that determination to get your work done. It's the unity in the community. We've all got that special little thing, and we will demonstrate it. It's awesome.
I agree. That's a great birthday message. Great birthday message. So guys, Jason's in better shape now than when he was in 31. 31, he was in the military. That's saying a lot. Imagine if you guys keep this up, where are you going to be? All of you young guys. And of course, all of you are young compared to me. Even Jace. Even Jace is just a baby compared to me.
Pops did just say that you're still only a junior. You still have obviously 15 years to go before you reach his age.
Yes.
I appreciate that message. I appreciate the
No
support
worries.
from your pops.
Right, I'm going to love and leave you then. Finish my cake and my coffee, and
All right, Jace.
enjoy the rest of my evening. I'll be here though.
Thank you, my friend.
Much love. Namaste. Take care.
Namaste
Love
to
you all.
Love speaking to you, Eric.
Yeah, Pop said thank you as well.
Love speaking to you, Eric. Can I catch you later,
Nice
mate?
meeting you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Much love, much
Love
kindness,
speaking to you
much
as well.
respect. Thanks, guys. Bye.
All right, guys. All right, let's catch up with the chat. Poor man, speak of the devil. King of the Hill. So I'm looking forward to seeing that Thanksgiving with Jacob and Leo. Deadly combination. It's a deadly combination. So it says Yasogi doesn't even know what exercise is. It's all play. It's all play for him, isn't it? Hey, Skit says, hi everyone. Nice to see you, my friend. Poorman says, I think I've tried the 31 down Pelican routine. It's not too bad. It gets easier as you go. It does get easier as you go. I always wanted to try to do Pelican Bay and reverse Pelican Bay, one right after the other. So it would be 1,000 reps. So I would go from 30 down to 1 plus 65, and then immediately go from 1 up to 30, keeping with the 30 seconds of rest in between each. The most I've done, I did Pelican Bay to get to 500, and then I immediately kept going for an additional 250 reps to get 750. My cat's saying hi to you guys. He says skits and stew. Anyone else want to pop in? Say hi. We can talk burpees or we can talk something else. Some of you guys might have noticed I am barely keeping my burpee streak alive. I'm coming up on 1,100 days of burpees, but probably the last 50 days, I'm doing like 25 reps a day. Just enough to where I can feel like I'm keeping that streak up. And probably relatively soon, the streak's going to end altogether. I don't know if I'll make it to 1,100 days. I was happy to get it to 1,000. The thing is, I'm heading back in that kettlebell direction. Keep it with some body weight stuff, but I got a goal with the kettlebells. I want to get back into competition shape. So it says, Yogi, you missed my comment. Let's see. I got the body of a god. Buddha is a god, rub my belly for good luck. I'm going to take a firm stance. I will never rub Stuart's belly. You heard it here first on Just a Yogi. It's a promise, and I will never break this promise. I will never rub Stuart's belly. Now, here's the thing. I don't judge anyone. If you want to rub Stuart's belly, I'm not going to judge. But I ain't going to do it. Hey, PA Outdoors. Cheers to my boy. So it says, cheers to Paul. Hey, Mir. Mir, how are you? It says, just got here. And he left Case. I was like, I was about to wish you a happy birthday. I hope you had a wonderful day and continue to have a wonderful evening, bro. 1,000 burpees in the morning, and he's going to do 1,000 sit-ups in the evening or late afternoon. Let's see. Leo says, describe the Pelican Bay routine again, Brother Yogi, so I can memorize it and write it down. We'll get it done. It's a good thing because it's a fixture in the burpee world. It's part of the culture of burpees. So it's a good thing to check off. Even if it's not your thing, it's a good thing to check off. But it is a tough cardio routine. So you start with 30 reps. You can do that 30, however long it takes you. But traditionally, it's done unbroken. So you get your 30 without moving from the spot. And remember, unbroken is your next rep starts wherever your feet touch. So, you don't move around, you don't shift. You get the rep. You can pause if you want, but then you get the next rep. No movement until the 30 reps is done. Then you get 30 seconds, and you do 29 reps. 31 pumps. Or I think traditionally it was 36 counts. So you actually get the counting in as well. And then you go down to 29, same deal, 28, 27, all the way down to 1, only 30 seconds. So you got a clock in front of you, only 30 seconds in between. When you get down to 1, you got 30 seconds, and then you do 65 reps. And it tops you off at 500 reps. It's a tough way to get 500 in. Hey, Mercedes. Mercedes says, hi, Yogi. How are you, my friend? Mir says, here, I don't listen because too crowded here. What do you mean, Mir? Stuart says, well, the thing is, why would I do burpees when I have the body of a tank and a barrel? Body of a tank and a barrel is a tank. Highland Games, Stuart. It is in your blood. You should be tossing the caber, lifting the stones, and a barrel with feet. Mercedes says, hey to Stuart. It says, Leo, did you get the thing I tagged you on in my community post? It says 36 counts, 30 seconds rest, and work your way down. After last, do 65 more 6 counts, and it's done. Sounds good. That's it. Absolutely. And like I said, it is a good. Give me 1 second. There was an article written about it too. See if I can find it. Came right up. Pelican Bay burpees. Man, if you can get it done in an hour, that's flying. See if I can find the original article. But this was several years ago, when I first started doing burpees, this was the one that everyone said, this is the routine. This is the one to check off. Uh, and Reddit says my proudest workout. This guy here did it in 40 minutes. Amazing. My best was just under 50. I did it in 49 minutes back in the day. So it says hi to Mercedes. Mercedes says hello to everyone. Let's see. Ashitosh says, remember. I do remember. Is says, hello. Hello, my friend. How are you? Go on. Life is here. And like his son. Thank you, Life. Life says, hope you're well. I am, my friend. How about you? Sadie says, hello to Life. Janice says, I'm playing a game on my computer. What are you playing, Janice? So, anyone feel like saying hi? Foreman says, Stuart, Hulk, and Oscar doing? You can, brother. This is true. Let's see. Ken is playing Roblox. Nice. I've heard of it. I see people talking about it all the time. Never played it and never seen it. Foreman says, I'll do a pop on if you don't mind. Absolutely. Everyone's welcome. And it's always a lot of fun to talk with you, Dan. Life says, how is life going? Life is going pretty good, my friend. I appreciate you asking. So I think Dan's going to pop in. We had a good time talking about good time. I enjoyed it. We were talking about both of us and our own journey of sobriety. Maybe we'll take a different conversational route. Unless anyone has questions about sobriety, which I don't think anyone here probably does. What's up, Dan? How are you?
Doing good, man.
Good.
A little tired.
Give me 1
Sleep
second.
much.
I got to turn up the volume here. For some reason, it feels like slightly muted.
Hear me now?
A little bit better.
Yeah.
When I was talking with Jace, I think I accidentally hit something, and I don't know what I hit. You and I talked a bit. Both of us have. Both of us are technically challenged.
Yeah.
Technology doesn't always agree with us.
It's that and a lack of patience.
Let's see. Life says, I was always thinking about life. That's a good topic to think about. Why are you alive? Why I'm on Earth? I don't know as you will ever get an answer, but I don't think you need an answer. Is my take. What do you think? Dan, why are we here on Earth?
Oh. I think you're
I
asking the
mean,
wrong guy.
as soon as you come in, hitting you with
Yeah.
the most serious question.
Deep stuff right off the bat. Well, it all starts with aliens, and then you just go from there, you know.
There you go.
You watched Art Bell in the 90s, or you listened to Art Bell.
Crazy stuff. I remember Art Bell on, listen to him on the radio driving at night when you're by yourself sometimes, like on a long distance trip. And
Coast
it really
to
is
AM.
stimulating, keeps you going. But when you're out, like real remote, and you're driving somewhere and you're alone, those are some serious things to consider going on in life, you know?
Did you ever listen to Terrence McKenna?
Yep.
He had him and Art Bell did an interview, and it's crazy. It's nuts.
I bet.
And
Terrence
this.
McKenna, and he makes loads of sense. He's one of my favorite people to listen to.
Well, they did an interview back in the '90s, and Terrence he was in Hawaii, living on the side of a mountain, and somehow he got internet out in the middle of nowhere, and they did an interview. And now they're both dead now, both of them. But
Yeah, I didn't know Art Bell died, but
yeah,
Terrence McKenna, he died, I think, in the early 2000s. I think.
yeah, you can find the interview. It's on YouTube, but he talks about some stuff. Terrence does, and it's crazy because a lot of the things he talks about have come true since that interview.
Right. I love Terrence McKenna's stoned ape theory. Have you ever heard that?
The what?
The stoned ape theory. That instead of um, the human brain evolving through a long series, or consciousness evolving through a long series of events over generation after generation, that it came from plant medicine.
Yeah.
That we literally downloaded the information of consciousness by either licking the frog or
Eating a
eating a
mushroom.
mushroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Downloaded the information of the cosmos. Pretty crazy.
He was
I'm
talking
gonna add on.
he was talking about memes. And this was back in the '90s. He was talking about memes and how a meme will be used to communicate. And
Right.
look at memes on the internet now. This was 20 years ago, before any of this stuff even happened. That was one that he mentioned to me, which kind of blew my mind a little bit when he was talking about memes and how they'd be used in the future for communication.
There's another author, Susan Blackstone. She's English, and she's talked about memes, and this was 20 plus years ago as well. And she hit it on the head that it would be very insidious, that it would be ideas planted within society that would be detrimental to
Yeah.
basically.
I mean, it could be used
this-
either way, but yeah.
Yeah. For the most part, I don't know if it's been. I got mixed feelings about the internet itself. That it's brought us closer and remote at the same time. Every day. Go ahead.
Did you ever listen to one of the theories he had was I don't know if it's like our consciousness, but everything is moving faster, and it keeps moving faster, and it keeps accelerating and accelerating and accelerating, and to the point where what is it going to be like? We're machines.
Right.
Because everything happens so much faster now, and compared to 20 years ago. And his theory was that, and I'm not saying I believe it, I find it interesting, his theories, and I kind of have a hard time wrapping my head around it too. But the idea that time itself is actually speeding up, I found
There's a lot to
interesting.
be said for that.
Yeah.
Sigmund Freud talked about how the advent of the telephone allowed him to talk with his daughter, who lived several villages away, which was a great thing. But he also said, without the telephone, would she have moved several villages away? That it's a blessing and a curse at the same time to be able to communicate with a loved one a world away, but at the same time, without that communication, maybe we would have stayed closer, more insular. It used to be, grandparents were a intricate part of family dynamics, that they helped raise the kids. And nowadays, I lived several hundred miles away from my grandparents. I saw them on holidays, summertime. But it used to be the extended family was the family.
Yeah, people don't get together like they used to anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
And like when I was a kid, you just go over to somebody's house and knock on the door. That doesn't happen anymore.
That's true. Um, and of course, now when it does happen, they argue politics, um, or other social issues. Let's see. Our friend Bob is here. Anything is possible. Skid says, I once made a lyric go on life that says running in circles, jumping through hoops, and clearing hurdles. I like that. Life says, I want to be blessed, but there are hurdles. Hurdles are okay. Hurdles aren't bad. Hey, here's something you guys might not know. You watch Dan and his workouts, and you think he's been working out like that for a really long time. But you said last time we talked, you've only been like seriously training for the past several months, right?
I started training more daily when I got on your channel and I found Reaper and I found Leo.
Right.
I was doing burpees, but it wasn't. I don't know what it was. It just watching the lives kind of gives you. It motivates you.
It does. You ever watch Busy Dad?
Yeah.
He was a guy that really, him and Lee Hazard, really inspired me. I started wondering.
I think Lee quit doing burpees, didn't he?
Yeah, he's back in the gym. I think he still does them as like conditioning, but his main workout, he wanted to get bigger. He thought he turned, I think he turned 45, and he started thinking, my opportunity of being big, of being jacked, is the windows closing.
Well, I mean, if you're doing burpees every day, it's kind of hard to put on a lot of muscle like that.
Right. Now, Max Edwards, Busy Dad, he's the exception. He's pretty jacked.
But
He's
I
one
imagine,
he got.
I imagine you'd have to take in a lot of calories because if it's simple math, what you burn, if you're in a calorie deficit, you're not going to gain.
Right.
It's simple, it's what you put in and what you put out.
Now, here's the thing with him is he is give me 1 second. He only does it 4 days a week, 20 minutes each session. He allocates himself 80 minutes a week total.
He's really strict. He's
What's
very
that?
strict, and it's
He is.
just burpees,
Yep.
and that's it.
He does 10 pull-ups a day for his biceps, and nothing but burpees, and it's all high intensity. 20 minutes every session. How many can you get? I tried to do the same, and I was alternating 6 counts Navy SEALs, and then I would do a Iron Wolf routine, and then I would go back to 6 counts Navy SEALs and then Iron Wolf routine, and I did that every single day for about 2 years. Probably should have taken a break. I would have gotten better results had I taken a break, but I train as much for my emotional health as I do physical, and I just feel better when I'm training every day. I'm gonna guess that you're probably similar. Just enjoy doing something every day.
I've found that a weak point for me is in the shoulders for burpees and the wrist.
Right. Yeah, I use wraps for my wrist.
That's why I try to do the work with the dumbbells to keep my wrist strong and keep my rotator cuff. Especially like I'm doing these. These are really good when you're pulling out.
Right.
You heard of the
Yeah,
knee? You heard of the knee over toes guy?
Yep.
He talks about he calls it reversing it out.
Yeah, he's got good stuff. I like
Yeah.
his channel a lot.
So like
Toy pups.
baseball pitchers, boxers, anytime you're moving your arm forward, whether it's push-ups, it doesn't matter. you gotta get the reverse, and you gotta reverse it out.
Right. Also, doing burpees, you're doing a whole lot of um, horizontal pressing or vertical pressing. You're not doing any horizontal pressing. So I think you definitely need to put something overhead, even if it's just doing bands, getting in some overhead band work or some light dumbbell stuff.
I'm also I try to be as low impact as possible when I'm landing like on my wrist. I try to I try to land as light as possible on my hands and try to get my fingers on the mat before my wrist and kind of ease it in.
Right. That's pretty smart. Let's see, our friend Northern Starseed. Hey, Starseed, how are you, my friend? All right. Just catching up with the chat real quick. Hey, Night Watcher, you don't need to worry about Mercedes. She's a friend. Life says I hate myself too. Hey, so where's the pup, Dan?
He's over in the corner, causing trouble like he normally does.
Probably just resting up before he causes trouble again.
Yeah, I got him a new bark collar.
Yeah, you mentioned that he hid.
I think he buried it. I can't find it anywhere.
I was gonna say you're gonna be gardening one day out in the backyard, and you're gonna dig up an old collar.
Yeah. I might take him for a run today.
Nice. Tim Winstor here. Tim says Yogi Sup, bro. Hey, do you know Tim Winstor? If you get a chance to subscribe to him, he has a really unique goal. He is trying to get to 1,000 subs without any content at all. So and he supports everyone. So he's at 770 now. He's basically trying to get to 1,000 subs just by subbing and helping people, which
Yeah.
is a pretty incredible goal. Life says I can't express my feelings. Hey, Life, you know what? If you want to send me a text, you can look me up on Facebook and send me a text or send me an email. I'm happy to talk with you.
So you still want to do that EMOM routine?
Yep. Can't say I'm in any hurry, but
no, I'm gonna have to train for that one a little bit because with the vest, I'm not gonna be able to keep up with it with the vest.
I feel like I'm giving you a deficit because I'll be doing it without a vest and you'll be doing it with a vest. But we can say we can call it even since I'm almost 20 years older than you. So we'll call it a draw.
I almost got it that time I tried it. I think I made it to about 16 reps and I almost puked.
It's a tough routine. That's the one I got from Paul from Oregon. And
yeah, I was following you with the vest on. So I made it till about 16 reps and I thought I was gonna throw up and that was it. So.
Yeah, people don't realize it seems relatively easy because you get a rest break. I think I was doing 5 one pumps in about 20 seconds, and then my 1 pump took another, or my 5 pump took another 10 seconds, maybe somewhere around there. Not quite. So I was thinking I started out getting like 30 seconds rest, and then it decreased to about 40 or 20 seconds.
Yeah, it seems like those EMOM routines that they catch up with you. Like if you don't rest enough, you think you're good, but as you keep going, it accumulates and it kind of catches up with you.
This is true.
I was doing seals the other day with pull-ups, and that was brutal. It was just brutal. I did 200 seals and 200 pull-ups. But
Man,
I,
that
it
amount of value.
was easier. It was easier for me to do 300 seals yesterday, and not
Right.
do the pull-ups.
That amount of volume.
Something about doing the pull-ups, it just it took the wind out of me.
Right.
But so that was a good
Um,
routine. That was a pretty good routine, doing 200 seals and 200 pull-ups.
Yeah, that amount of volume for pull-ups would destroy me for 2 weeks probably. You said you were going to make a dip station. You still thinking about doing that?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need to do. I'm just not doing it and been being lazy. But
Right. Dips are one of my all-time favorite exercises to do.
I really need to make like a dip station that is also a pull-up bar that just has everything all in one.
Right.
So I need to make like a frame, like a wood frame, and then I'm thinking about just putting a bar in between the two frames for the pull-up part of it. So
Right.
I mean, I got lumber and all that. I need motivation to do it.
I'm actually amazed with how much you've been able to build on your own. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but I'm having fun too, you know, so it makes it easier.
Right. Yeah.
It doesn't really seem like work, you know.
Let's see. ATC says he subbed to that guy, Tim Windsor, but he needs at least some content, even if the content is just a short of a black screen that says this is not content. Otherwise, YouTube will keep stripping his subs. I didn't know that.
Well, Yogi, I think I'm gonna pop off. I gotta get some work done around the living room here. But
All right, Dan. Appreciate you hanging out.
thanks, man.
Yep. I'll talk to you soon.
Yep. Have a good day.
You too. All right. I'll catch up with the chat. And then we'll see if anyone else wants to say hi. Hi, Eve. Eve, how are you? So I did something to the chat. I hit a button and it is harder to hear, and I can't figure out how to get it up. That didn't sound right. All right. Eve says, free information. If anyone is craving a short of a man dressed as a horse, jumping on buckets in the shower while another guy fishes, I got you covered. Man, that's all I've been craving. I woke up this morning and I had this strange craving. And there it is. Kung Fu fighting. Give me a second, guys. So I'm absolutely convinced this is why YouTube was invented. Actually, I'm going to take it a step further. This is why the internet was invented. Just for that single video. Let's see. Candice says, may I join? You absolutely can join. Hey, Corey. Corey Dyke says, I'm stupid. No, you're not stupid. So, hey, go on life. Are you still here? Eve says, like, done. I appreciate that, my friend. I think Candice might come on and she might do some drawing. So, Life says, I'm going back. I'm looking at some of the stuff. He says, I'm broken. Oops, sorry. She should be coming up in just a second. Hey, Marie.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm still trying to figure out what button I accidentally hit. We got some drawing going on, which is good because it helps me get caught up in the chat a little bit. So, Go On Life says he's in a negative situation I want to get rid of. We can help you with that. So, anyway, I was saying to Nightwatcher, there's no reason to mute Mercedes. We try to understand where people are coming from, and they might be coming from a place that we don't understand or even want to understand. But is that on them or is that on us? I think it's always on us. It's never about the other person. It's always about us. How's your day been going, Candace, Marie?
It's been going good.
I'm glad to hear it. Hey, if you get a chance, our friend All Things Country just dropped a link for a crazy video, crazy YouTube short, where he is fishing and there is a guy in a bathtub playing drums to an old song, dressed as a horse.
I'll make sure to look at that.
It's pretty crazy. Hey, speaking of shorts, what's the number for the short that broke 1,000? Is it still going up?
Yeah, I can look on my other device really quick. Let's see how much views it's at right now.
Let's see. Go On Life says, I know it and can do anything for anyone. And sorry I'm in a bad mood. It's okay to be in a bad mood. Life. All that can change in an instant. It is all based on a thought. Wow. 1,460 views. That's excellent. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Now what it says, who is this? This is Candace So Old and Dumb. Murray. Hey, Nightwatcher is an artist as well. Nightwatcher, how's your drawing going? Are you getting a chance to do any? Jacob's here. Hey, Jacob. Nightwatcher says, hey, Yogi, how do I get on the stream? One person at a time. So when Marie is done, Nightwatcher, do you want to come on? Do you want to draw something? Artist on hold. Gotta tell you something though, Nightwatcher. Hey, Marie, do you draw every day?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. When long time ago, before most of you guys were even born, I wanted to be a writer. And I would write when I felt inspired and then go a really long time without writing. And I never felt like a writer because it would be these long stretches where I didn't even do anything. And I read a book that had a great suggestion. An artist does their art every day without question. If you draw, you pick up a pen every day or a pencil or whatever. You are always drawing, practicing your craft. A writer writes every day. I read that in 1999, and I've written every single day since that day, since I've read that one line in that book. Cocobrand says, who's on the video? This is Candace Marie. She's an incredible artist. Skit says, music every day for me. That's awesome, Skits. And you got to think of it as a practice. Not everything is supposed to be a masterpiece. Not everything is supposed to be your best work. It is supposed to be the best work that you are doing right now. That's all the difference in the world. Now what this says. Look, I can draw. What is that? I can draw M. Is that an M? You know, I mentioned my stepdaughter, incredible artist. I became her stepfather when she was 9. I can't recall a single day she has not she's not been drawing every day. Mercedes says, "Hey Corey, I'm back, Yogi. Welcome back, Mercedes. Mercedes, I'm sorry. I asked people not to time you out. What I ask people is to understand Mercedes. She's a friend of the channel. She's a friend of mine. Life says, so I'm not a native speaker, but make sure to write in a good way. Hey, go on life. Have you been writing all the things that you're feeling? Have you been writing them down? Are you keeping a journal? Because that helps quite a bit. Keeping a journal can become a great spiritual practice. I'm just sitting here watching Marie do what she does. It's pretty incredible. I got some Jacob love. So yeah, go on life. I'm always happy to talk with you anytime. You send me an email. It says, "Greeting beautiful souls from across the pond, under the same skies." ATC says, "I don't blame you for not writing back then, Yogi. Hieroglyphics are tough. They are tough, ATC. Plus, you know what? Caves aren't the same way. Caves aren't the same as they used to be. You know, everyone was writing on caves. It was hard to find a blank spot on a cave to get some good writing in. So that was, Marie, that was a joke about me being old. What do you think of that?
I don't know.
City says, ATC. What is the, if you don't mind me asking, what is the writing? I can't quite see it on my
That's
screen.
my art, just in case people want to know it for YouTube.
No judging here, Night Watcher. Seven says, all things country, do you know that hieroglyphics can be deciphered with the ancient Welsh language? I didn't know that. Murphy Sicky supporter sends more Jacob love. Thank you, Jacob. So when Marie is done, if anyone wants to come on up and say hi, let me know. Whoever wants to come in next. ATC says, I did not know that. School Sniper, thanks. Hey, ATC, what inspired you to do a video of you fishing with someone in a bathtub playing drums to Everyone is Kung Fu Fighting while dressed as a horse? Man, I gotta applaud that. I gotta applaud that streak of creativity and absurdity. So, according to the French philosopher Camus, Albert Camus, as well as Seurat, am I pronouncing his name correctly? Probably not. There is no absolute meaning to life. The meaning of life is absurdity itself. And they use the example of Sisyphus, the myth of Sisyphus. Albert Camus talked about this. Sisyphus was a god that was sentenced to his punishment was to push a rock up a hill, a very steep hill. And at the top of the hill, that rock would roll back down. He'd have to go to the bottom and roll it back up over and over again for eternity, forever. And yet, somewhere in that length of eternity, pushing that rock up the hill and having it roll back down, he began not just to find meaning in it, purpose in it, but enjoyment in it. Because purpose and enjoyment come to be the same thing. And we get to assign meaning to anything that we do. Anything in and of itself doesn't have meaning until we come along and say, this means something to me. This was the important thing for Viktor Frankl, who survived some really bad stuff in life. And the way he survived was through forgiveness and given meaning to his experience, his own meaning. Important thing to consider on life is that you get to assign meaning to something. What would you like to assign meaning to? And my suggestion, have it be something beautiful. Have it be something that inspires you and inspires others. And pursue it with passion and with all of your heart. Hey, Skeeter. Sniper says, good to see you, Mercedes. Felix, is that you, Marie?
Huh?
Is that your other channel?
Yeah, I just put it in here because my answers were called bland a minute ago.
Nope, I like your answers. Hey, Marie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be asking you questions if I didn't like your answers. That's why I say no judging at all. Let's Sniper, I like that. I like your answer up above. Let everyone express themselves simply the way they are, without any demands or expectations that anyone is anything else. Man, talk about, I mean, look at me. I'm an old bald guy talking to a camera. No big, exciting YouTube thing, nothing flashy. So someone could just as easily say, hey, Yogi's pretty bland. And, I'm okay with that. Not what you said, sorry for being an idiot and insensitive. Hey, Night Watcher, when I said, when I ask people, no judging, as much as you can, that includes with yourself. Don't judge yourself, Night Watcher. You are far from being an idiot, and you're far from being insensitive. Just every once in a while, all of us have a tendency, we might say something that we don't actually mean. So thank you. Marie says the same thing. Don't say that. You are an idiot. Thank you for that. So, just raise your hand if anyone else wants to come in and chat, or you can come in and draw. Wish I could do more than one. I'd have Marie and someone else draw at the same time. That would be kind of cool.
I would.
Hey, Marie, you ever take requests for drawing something?
Sometimes, like if I go to this channel on my other account, it's literally called Youngjin Does Art because on here is art, basically. Like art right here, and then there's art here. There's a bunch of art on it.
Mercedes says, Night Watcher, you're not an idiot. Thank you, Mercedes. I agree. ATC says it started as a joke with Anyfin about the randomness of how well each short does. This is true. So I decided to have fun making the most random short I could think of. Plus, I love Buckets and Drummers channel. I don't think I've ever seen that channel. I'm going to now. ATC says the horse also torques. If that sweetens the deal, it does. So how many views has that gotten so far? Check it out again. I'm going to add one more view to the list. That's going to have to go virtual. It's going to have to. Hey, that's a nice fish too. I didn't even notice. I was so enchanted by the horse in the bathtub drumming. I didn't even pay attention to the fish. Let's see. What should I draw then? So what to do? A drawing request. I will give you my request next time, or I can give it to you now and you can draw it next time.
I can draw right now.
Okay. I would like someone to draw a raccoon.
A raccoon.
And it could be, any style that you want, whatever, however you want to draw a raccoon, as long as it's a raccoon. So guys, I'm going to be live for about 15 more minutes for the afternoon. I'll be back in the evening. If anyone wants to come in and say hello or whatever, let me know. Debbie says, like what you said last night, Eric, 2 types of people come in here. Those that bring love and are inquisitive, the rest are looking and asking for help. Absolutely. 100%. And that is life. People are either extending themselves as love or they are asking for help and healing. And when you can see life, some people are like, well, life's not that cut and dried. Maybe it is. If you can,
Okay, I'm
wow,
done.
that is the perfect raccoon. I love it. I wish I knew how to make a short out of my live streams, and I would make a short out of that and have it on my page.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of it so I can make a YouTube short with it.
Awesome. Always says, much love and respect, brother Mr. Yogi. Thank you, Jacob. Man, Jacob, 1,000 burpees in the morning. Just getting up. I'm going to do 1,000 burpees. That's crazy and incredible and awesome, my friend. Mercedes says, hi, Colby. And Mercedes says, cute picture, Marie. ATC says drumming horse, nice fish. I should have done a couple burpees, and that video would have had it all. It would have had it all. At the same time, maybe just stopping where you did. Maybe just giving the audience exactly what it wanted, when it didn't even know that it wanted it. Sniper says, catch you later, your latest stream, Eric. Thank you, Sniper.
I think I'm gonna get off so others can join.
Okay. Well, thank you for the raccoon.
Welcome.
All right, guys. Anyone else want to pop in and say hi for about 15 minutes? Wow, 40 thumbs up. That's a pretty good day's work, guys. ATC says, this young lady has talent. Well done. Absolutely. Imagine just being able to, I don't know, do that anytime, anywhere, and do it that well. It's pretty incredible. And I feel extremely fortunate that someone like Marie would want to do that while she's hanging out here. Come on up, Night Watcher. Marie says, best Coast stream. But thank you, my friend. Night Watcher says, I don't know how to use StreamYard though. I'm actually not on StreamYard. I'm on the regular YouTube phone app. There's a link in the description. And all you got to do is click on the link or hold it down. And you should be invited to come on in. Kenna says, I'm not a talkative person. That's okay. I'm not a huge talkative person either, but I found out that when I do a live stream, it helps to talk. No one came in when I just looked at the camera. People clicked on it and was like, is that it? And I was like, this is it. That's all I'm going to do, man. I'm just going to sit here. Every once in a while, I'm going to rub my chin because it makes me think that I look really smart. And that was it. But I noticed that when I talked, man, I would get 1, 2, sometimes 3 people show up just to hear what I had to say. Let's see. Marie says I'm doing a live stream on my birthday, February 4th, 2025. Awesome. Keep mentioning it so none of us forget. Now watch it says, wait a second. Marie says, that's why my answers are so blank. Your answers aren't blank at all, though. You know what I find? The people who have a little less to say, when they say something, it always seems important. So you want to listen deeper. You get a little more in tune. ATC says, did I give them what they wanted, or did I purposely leave them on the edge of the seat awaiting a burpee? I'd like to think that you kept us on the edge of the seat. All of us were like, it's going to come. Is it going to happen? Is it really going to happen? And then when we didn't, now we're thinking, is he drawing us in for the next one? Here's what I'm thinking. What are the chances of having someone in a horse's costume doing burpees while they fish? Let's see, Marissa's about to play Roblox again. Well, enjoy. I was pretty happy that I had a one of my woodpecker shorts hit 2,000 plus views. 2.4K. And guys, don't get jealous. Don't think that I'm trying to impress you. I earned 19 cents on that video. I know you're probably thinking, man, with that kind of money, I'm going to be walking around like I'm too good for y'all. And I got to admit, it's probably going to happen. It is probably going to happen. Mercedes says, okay. Thank you for being here, Mercedes. So if for some reason Night Watcher can't make it up, if someone else wants to come up for a few minutes, and also I'll be saying goodbye anyway in about 10 minutes. I'll be back this evening. If anyone can think of something that I want to talk about. Hey, ATC, if you ever just want to do an impromptu conversation about what we were talking about before, about our own path of sobriety, how we got here, what inspired us to get here, and what did we do to maintain it? For some people, that's extremely important, and it's a struggle. For others, not so much. Wasn't a struggle for me. Stuart says, I'm back. Welcome back, Stuart. But I had, by the time I left, or I should say, by the time alcohol left my life, I had a firm and committed, for lack of a better description, spiritual practice. My meditation, my yoga, writing was in place. Well, writing didn't get 100% in place until a few weeks after I quit drinking. City says hello. Here we go. Guys, our good friend Night Watcher. Any second now. What's up, Night Watcher?
Hello, hello.
How are you, my friend?
Oh,
I can barely hear you, but I think some of that is on my end. As I mentioned, I accidentally hit a button and I don't know how to fix it. You still there?
kind of late, and my grass is literally like sleeping.
I can hear you. ATC says woodpecker short flex. It was a woodpecker short flex. Bragging about my 19 cents. What's going on, Night Watcher? Let me know when y'all set up.
Okay, so sorry about that.
It's okay.
My grandma was making a vegetable, and sorry if my voice is a little high pitched. I am allergic to it.
Pups is here. She says hi.
Oh,
Hey, Toy
hello.
Pups.
Hello, little pups. Hello. It's kind of late here. It's 1 in the morning.
1 in the morning.
Yep.
And you got school tomorrow.
Yeah. And
Of course.
my mid in like a few days. I'm still I'm just as you can see the Bangladeshi city of Mirpur, Dhaka. I fucking hate this place. Sorry for that night.
So I'm having a really hard time hearing you, Night Watcher.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
I don't think I think it's more my fault than yours.
I'm
gonna have to
kind of
reset my
hiding
phone.
right now because some family friends are really literally outside and they can see me.
Let's see. So it says, Mercedes, when I say no, please accept my wishes.
Okay, I
And
would
that's a fair request.
probably head off because it's late. I need a sleep. He should probably head off.
AT says we can certainly set that up. Yogi? Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, so the sum of like everything has been chaos. It's just chaos. It's like literal chaos. I can't control. And as you can see, I'm a very talkative person. I am a yapper. I yap too much.
Hey, everyone in the chat, can you hear Night Watcher okay? Is it just me?
It's probably just my headphones. My headphones are pretty old.
Give me a second, guys. One second.
Okay, so I don't know how. Okay, I'm just gonna leave because I'm having problems on my side because of my internet.
Hey, Night Watcher,
Yeah,
I might have to end the live stream because, as I mentioned, I can barely hear you, so I feel like I'm not able to have a great conversation with you.
yeah.
Um,
Sorry.
it's not your fault. It's entirely on my end because it was the same when I talked to Marie, and it was the same when I talked to Poor Man's Gym. When he was coming in, I accidentally hit something, and
It's alright. So
I don't know how to fix it. So I'm just gonna like reset all my phone settings real quick.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Michael.
Should I like end the like live stream or something?
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it myself.
Sorry, my friend. All right, guys. I'm gonna end the live stream, and try to get my phone back on course. I will talk to everyone this evening. Mercedes says hello. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. My apologies. There we go. Hopefully, I will be able to fix my phone issue. Now, what it says. Well, again, it wasn't your fault, though, Night Watcher. It was entirely mine. So it says I'm done. Let's see. BOM. I thought that you were a moderator. You are now, my friend. Welcome. It's nice to see you. Michael says, take care, buddy. Mercedes says, bye, Stuart. So I mentioned before, my channel's not for everyone. And I cannot do anything about that. I guess I could do anything about that. I guess I could do something about that. But then it wouldn't be in the spirit of what I want my channel to be. I want my channel to be open and inclusive to everyone. I would like everyone to be able to practice empathy, compassion, and kindness to the extent that they're able, meaning me. I'm not good at it. That's why I practice. That's why it is a practice. And I know not everyone wants to do that, which is fine, and it's absolutely cool. And if you don't want to do it, it doesn't make any difference to me. I'm still your friend. I will still visit your channel. But just, know when you come here, we're doing things differently. Because, I don't know, just the way I am. It's just the way we all are, actually, deep down inside. Here's the opportunity to get better at it. And if you can get better at it here, think how much easier it is out on the actual streets, you know? All right. Jamie says, I have a question. What should I do if I have a police baton that I found? That is a good question. I don't know. I doubt anyone's looking for it. Are they? Yeah, I'd probably just keep it. Michael says, I enjoy your channel and I understand completely. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you saying that. It doesn't mean that we don't set boundaries. It doesn't mean that there aren't boundaries. It is a personal thing to set. And I thought Stuart did that nicely. But he said, no, I don't want to do it. And please respect my wishes. That was perfectly understandable and agreeable. I think the bottom line, sometimes we just don't understand each other. And we take that as hostility, but it isn't. It's just not understanding. That can lead to what feels like hostility because we get a little impatient. And impatience leads to agitation, and agitation leads to hostility. So, empathy is understanding where someone's coming from to the extent that we're able. Jamie says, I'm going to do my chores. I'll be back. We're going to actually end the stream in just a minute. Mercedes says, I'm not Michael. He hates me. He doesn't hate you. I don't think Stuart hates anyone. Stuart's a great guy. But we just need to get to know each other, you know? We got some heart from Toy Pups, and we get some hearts from VLM. Thank you, my friends. Michael says, maybe you try to apologize to him. You know what I found in life? An apology is a great place to start. Excellent advice from Michael. He might have misunderstood something you said. Exactly. Jace says, man, this is because it's Jace's birthday. If it wasn't Jace's birthday, I would draw a firm line with this comment. Oh, mumsy wumsy woo, I miss you. Man, sooner or later, I will take a stand. But since, again, Jace's birthday, Jace is 51, guys. ATC says, hate is a very strong word, Mercedes. Sometimes little space goes a long way. Absolutely. 100%. Mercedes says, okay. But you know what? It's also something that we learn in conversations with people. We learn that some people want a little more space than others. But as we were saying, as Michael was saying, sometimes an apology, a lot of people always think an apology as, like I've said, I was sorry for things, and people was like, but you didn't do something. That's not what an apology is really about. It's not about doing something. It is about empathizing. That I can be sorry because of what someone else is going through. I can be sorry that they are going through something. I don't have to be the cause of that. It says, Mercedes says, happy birthday, Jace. Thank you, Mercedes. Pop says, hi, Mom, laughing. I'm Papi Mommy. Mom says, happy birthday to Jace. Toy Pup says, hi, ATC. Hi, Dudsy Woodsy. Happy birthday, Pookie. So Jace did 1,000 burpees this morning for his birthday. And he was contemplating doing 1,000 sit-ups. And I think he's going to do it. Hey,
Hi,
how are you?
that's me again. I'm the Christmas tree.
I like it.
Hi, Yogi. How are you?
I'm good. I'm having technical difficulties on the live stream though. I'm having a hard time hearing people.
Yeah, me too. I think I've been having that a lot too with the co-stream. Every time I co-stream, you can't hear me, but you can hear the other person, and
Right.
then they can't hear you. It's just, I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or if it's an us thing, but I think it's a YouTube thing.
It was working fine, and then I accidentally like hit something when someone came in when poor man's Jim came in, and that's when it started happening.
Oh no, he probably jinxed you. I'm just joking. It's probably just a YouTube thing. It happened to me yesterday and it happened on my last co-stream. So I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or if it's an us thing.
Right. Well, maybe it's a YouTube thing, and maybe they'll fix
I
it.
hope it's
in
a
the next-
YouTube thing. YouTube is always glitchy and there's always an issue with something, like
Right.
there's always something. I wanted to come on. I wasn't going to. I can't stay very long, but I wanted to wish Dudsy Woodsy. It's your birthday, Chase. And it wouldn't be, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a stream today. I was supposed to, but it doesn't look like it, Chase. So I'm going to sing you happy birthday on here if it's okay with Yogi.
Right now?
Yeah, can I sing him happy birthday right now, Yogi?
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Because listen, I have a really nice voice. Hold on, okay? Happy birthday to you.
Please find an account.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Chase. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday, Mr. Chase. It's your birthday, Mr. Chase. It's your birthday. 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 Right when you thought it was going to be finished, right? It just kept going and going and going.
That's the way we want it. So that gets the ring of the Heavenly Star Bell.
Thank you. That's for you, Chase. It's your birthday. We want to send you tons and tons of birthday wishes. We hope you have the best amazing day ever because guess what, Chase? You deserve it. You deserve all the happiness in the world. And we hope we're sending you right now tons and tons of birthday wishes and happy hugs and kisses and just happiness, Chase. All for you, okay? Because it's your birthday. You deserve it.
Hey, ATC says he was born ready to hear Lover Toy Pup sing happy birthday to Jace.
Oh, isn't it I sound good, don't I?
You do sound good.
Yeah, I'm like,
Hey.
should have been a singer, but guys, I have to save some of my talents. I can't, I'm a good flower drawer. I'm a good YouTuber. I'm like
You
really
got to
good at
keep it streamlined,
Yeah, I can't, I'm good at everything, guys. But like, listen, I can't, that was just for Chase, guys. That was just for Chase. One day I may
Mom,
come out with a record. One day.
Mom said beautiful. And
uh,
Michael says, best singing voice I've heard so far out of the members here.
guys, thank you. Guys. Selma's pretty good too. You can't
Selma is
lie.
really good. Selma
Yeah,
is really
Selma's
good.
better than me, I think. You guys are just trying to make me feel good right now, guys. That's so nice.
ATC says, real question at hand after hearing that is it Jace's birthday?
Chase, did you just do that for a birthday song?
I think he just wanted a song.
Guys, Yogi, can I share something really special right now on your live chat?
Yep.
Because I don't know if I'll be able to do it on mine, but there's a really strong support system on here. So I'm going to share it to you guys. So you guys know I have the 4 toy poodles, right?
Yep.
And I've been taking care of Fluffy Muffy and Squishy Wishy for a while now. It's been about 7 months. Yeah. But today, Fluffy Muffy is going to his forever home, guys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm really a little bit sad about it, but
I was going to ask you how you feel.
yeah, like so I was supposed to look, I didn't want to tear up, but I'm feeling a little bit sad about it. But you know what? He's going to a beautiful home. And it took forever for him to find a forever home because we needed to make sure it was going to be like super duper perfect. And it is, but like he's hanging out with me right now. Yeah, he's wearing his Christmas sweater. And he chose to take this toy with him.
Well, yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah, and he's got his little pink blankie and he's all ready to go. Yeah, we've been chatting all morning. He's been hanging out with me. And you guys can hear the other puppies. They know something's happening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wanted to share on here because I don't think I'll be talking about it on my stream or anything. But I just wanted you guys to know that Fluffy Muffy is going to his forever home. He's the most giant toy poodle that we have. Look at him. Yeah, he's all
Well, it's
ready.
a sad and happy sad
Yeah.
and happy occasion at once.
Yeah, we're both going through it, me and Fluffy Muffy. He's excited, but he's going to be sad to miss me.
Right.
And I'm excited for him to get like, one-on-one and just lots of like, he doesn't have to share with nobody. It's just going to be him and his person. And he's going to love it. I'm excited for him, but I'm just sad because he's been like the biggest snuggly wuggly ever.
Yeah, Michael says, beautiful dog. Mercedes says, cute dog.
Yeah, he's the cutest. He's Fluffy Muffy. We have some fan art that I'm gonna cherish. That Marie has made for us. Chan is so old and dumb.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they made of this puppy. So he's
Nice.
in one of our stickers. Yeah, he's gonna be remembered. He's like so precious, this little cutie. And he's wearing, look, a little owl sweater.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, it's so cute. He's going there all stylish. Yeah.
Well, you
with
got to
the-
set a good first impression,
Yeah, he got a nice bath today and stuff. Like he's just been hanging out with me all day. So we're just gonna spend the time with him, and then when he leaves, I don't feel like I'm gonna be wanting to do a live stream, so I might do one tomorrow.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah, he's excited. Yeah, so I didn't want to be sad or anything. It's a happy day. It's like a really happy day for Fluffy Muffy because he's getting his forever home.
Yeah, but you know what? You can be both.
Yeah, I could be both. It means I love him a lot, right?
Exactly.
So if you don't hurt sometimes, it means it's nice to hurt sometimes because it means you really felt something.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't mind the feeling. I'm actually just learning to accept those kinds of emotions. Like, hey, it's okay to be sad sometimes. It's not a bad thing. Your body needs to purge those emotions. So it's good to just let yourself feel those emotions.
This is true.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to share, but this is a nice, safe place to share things like that. So thank you for allowing me that space.
Sure. And I hope it is. You know, that's what we want. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah. Listen, I saw you got someone new in here. Their name is Mom. I wanted to let them know I'm the only puppy mommy around here.
This is true.
Yeah. I was like, what? There's another mom in here. Listen, I'm the only mumsy wumsy around here.
You gotta make your claim, you know?
Yeah, I'm claiming it right now, Mom, MOM. And she came in bold. Like it was in caps, MOM. We've subscribed to you, Mom. Now I know it feels weird calling someone mom. I'm like, hey, it must have been weird calling me puppy mommy.
So I think you're gonna be the last one on for the afternoon.
Well, we'll take off now, Yogi, just in case anyone else wants to say hi to you. Thanks for sharing your platform with us once yet another day. We appreciate it. You're so amazing. If you guys have not subscribed to Yogi, make sure you subscribe to Yogi like right now.
Well, thank you. I
Love you,
appreciate that.
Yogi. We hope you have a great, great rest of your day. Yeah, that's
You
Mom.
too.
She's awesome. Chase says that's Mom. She's awesome. As long as we know I'm the only mumsy wumsy around here. As long as we got that.
Right.
Okay, Yogi. Have a great day. Bye.
Great.
Bye,
You too.
chat.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Mom says, liked and shared. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So he says, waving at Mercedes. Michael says, great stream yesterday, Jace. Mario says, 45th link. Thank you for that. Nice. Always happy when it happens. Doesn't happen that often, which is okay, because that means I get to appreciate it all the more when it does. Quick Up says she has subbed to you, Mom. You ever read Mom's about for her channel? Absolutely awesome. And I was going to read it now. Quick Up says, amazing. Congrats, Yogi. Thank you. To me, again, this sums up YouTube, what we all can be doing on YouTube, that we all have a message that we can put out and then be consistent with it. Maybe that's the theme of the conversation today is consistency. We were talking about that with art. The voice, it matters. That's VOM. Voice, it matters. And it does. Subscribe, like, share. Welcome to my channel, which is based on uplifting, inspiring, and empowering. I will also share cooking, bike events, because I'm in a bike club, workouts due to health journey, basically life experiences. Most people think and feel that they are alone out here, going through tough times in life. At times, most feel like giving up, and it comes from brokenness. Self-healing is definitely the answer because your future is worth fighting for, and the challenges can be defeated. Remember, happiness is truly an inside job. It takes you and work each day, step by step. When you're on that journey of growth, it's beautiful. All you have to do is give yourself a chance and trust the process. Yes, you can. Such a beautiful message. This is why 100% full support. Anyone who wants to do that is a soul friend of my heart. Here's an important thing to consider. When Baum says, remember, happiness is truly an inside job, And it is. Here's something really amazing. Unhappiness is an inside job. If you are unhappy for any reason, if you are experiencing any negative state, it's an inside job. Happiness is an inside job. So is unhappiness. When we realize that the entirety of the world that we experience is based upon the thoughts we are projecting outwards, everything has the opportunity to change. Every little thing has an opportunity to change. This is why one of the messages from the Tao Te Ching, change your thoughts, change your life. One of the messages in the New Testament, as man thinketh in his heart, so shall he be. One of the messages in A Course in Miracles, do not seek to change the world, seek to change how you perceive the world. We'll never be able to protest our way to peace. We will never be able to march our way to an end to violence. We can never protest successfully to make a change in the world. However, we can change our perceptions of the world, changing our thoughts, and we see a different world. We experience a different world, and thusly, just wanted the chance to use the word thusly. It's the entire live stream. I set this up. Every little bit was so I could use the word thusly. So let me finish it. And thusly, the world changes. ATC says, consistency and honesty matters. If the title of your video includes a man fishing with a horseman drumming on the shower, your video better include those things. Something to think about. That is something to think about. I can't tell you how bitterly disappointed I would have been had any one of those things been absent from that video. If I went there and I saw ATC fishing, it's always nice. But I'm coming there to see a man in a bathtub drumming while he fishes. And from now on, that's the only reason I'm going there. I'm going to expect that or something better every single time. He says, Jamie, either keep it or hand it into a station. I'm sure they have plenty though, so keep it. That's what I said. I would keep it. Hey, Trending. Trending, how are you, my friend? Hashtag Buddha Love. Thank you. Hey, Daisy. ATC says, exactly. You would have said me, my friend. You would be all like, where the horse at, bro? Exactly. And then, my head would drop. I would do that little Linus in the Peanuts sad walk away. Buddha says, Yogi, hey. Hey, Buddha, I really enjoyed the reading today, my friend. Thank you for that. Fitting says, sharing on community, sir. Yogi, from Buddha's Live. Thank you. Much appreciated. Appreciate you guys coming in. I'm just about ready to end the afternoon live stream. I'll be back evening-ish for me. Hey, guys, did you know it's Jason's birthday? Did you know it's Jason's birthday and that he's 51 years old and that he did 1,000 burpees today and he's going to finish today with 1,000 sit-ups? Peter says, thank you very much, Yogi. He says, at 7. Yes. Yep, I'll be live at 5:25 again. Daisy says, happy birthday, Jace. So, hey, for birthday, Jace is really close to 3,000 watch hours. I mean, really close. Probably a week away, because Jace puts up some crazy numbers in his views. Well deserved. Jace lives his message. But if everyone were to watch a video, watch a live stream, just even have it up in the background, we'll definitely for sure get those 3,000 watch hours by, man, maybe by Monday. Yogi, or I'm sorry, Buddha says, Yogi, I love these books. They're amazing and bring light and clarifications to me. And I really appreciate you sharing that. Buddha says, I heard that earlier. I appreciate you sharing those books. Was it Jason, someone else? It was just Jace doing it, but Jacob also did 1,000 burpees today. Trending said, shared it. So Yogi, thank you, Trending. Jimmy says, hi, Daisy May. We get some Buddha love and happy birthday, Jace. All right, guys, so I'm going to wrap things up. I always feel bad wrapping things up when people show up. But I'm going to have a little something to eat. I'm going to take my last walk for the day. Buddha says, Jace, I got your playlist running. Thank you, Buddha. One channel at a time. We can all help each other meet our goals. Jace says, I worked it out. Don't like or watch your own videos. They stop your hours. I heard that you could watch your videos once and they'll count. Singapore says, Buddha love. Thank you for that. Hey, our friend Poor Man just went live too. Just now, it just popped up on my phone. From Buddha's live, sir. I appreciate that. Jamie Jones says, my birthday is 17th. Mine is April 17th. We are a month apart. Buddha says we're going to cook and eat for the day. Me too. I'm not going to cook though. I'm going to have a large salad and some fruit. Buddha says if you run it on TV, they get more hours. Buddha is June 26th. Singapore says shared, sir. Much appreciated. All right, guys. Maybe I'll see you over at Poor Man's Gym. He just went live right now. Maybe I'll see you over at Jace's later. And maybe I'll see you back here at 5:25. I'll be live. Hey, yep, Jamie. I'm about to sign off. We will do the wrench for you to, well, let me do it now. You've been showing up, and I did promise you that if you showed up, that we could do that. Use it respectfully, my friend. Don't time anyone out. It's not meant for timing people out. It is meant for being able to help connect with people and so they can connect with you. Fingerbox says, hello all. We get more Buddha love. Phoenix says, good night, everyone. Good night to you, my friend. Thanks, guys. I'll see everyone later. Be on the lookout for each other. And help each other. And in case I don't run into Jace later, happy birthday, my dear friend Jace. Jace is well earned. Jamie, it is well earned. You know, he's been showing up. He's been very respectful. He's been very helpful for people. He's always got something nice to say. So absolutely, Jace. Thank you for putting that out there. Hey, Songhill. Songhill, we are signing off for the afternoon, but I will be back. Thanks for another great live. Thank you for help making it another great live. Thanks for coming on and talking to me, Jace. I appreciate that. And man, it was great meeting your father. The man behind the legend. Jamie says yes. Awesome, Jamie. Welcome to the community, my friend. Wow, 51 likes. That's pretty awesome. Thanks, Jess. I appreciate it. All right, everyone, I will see you later. Jay says, love you all. BOMM says, Jamie Jones with a wave. Namaste, my friends. Jamie says, I have it. Okay, yep. And as Jace said, well earned, my friend. And one more time, Jamie, welcome to the family. Welcome to the community.